Sauti Mzalendo family, is this really or a dream? Imagine this, a suspect linked to the cold-blooded murder of a sitting MP freed on just 300,000 Kenyan shillings. Bail. Yes, you heard that right. That's less than the price of a brand new motorcycle in Nairobi. We dive into the controversial release of Phillip Aroko, a man now under public scrutiny, tied to the shocking murder of Kasipul MP Charles Ong'ondo Were. Let's rewind. April 30th, 2025, a day Nairobians won't forget. MP Charles Were was shot dead at a traffic stop along Ong'ondo Road, broad daylight, BC Road. A sitting MP ambushed and silenced. The news shook the nation. Investigations pointed fingers at several suspects, among them Phillip Aroko, a businessman and budding politician from Homa Bay County. After spending 7 days in custody, the court finally ruled on Aroko's bail application. Principal Magistrate Irene Gichobi, sitting at JKIA Law Courts, granted him release on 300,000 Kenyan shillings cash bail. But it wasn't a free pass. Aroko faces strict conditions. He must surrender his passport. He cannot step foot in Homa Bay County, the late MP's home turf. No contact with the family of the deceased, other suspects, or anyone linked to the case. He must report regularly to investigators. And absolutely no tampering with evidence or witnesses. The prosecution fought to keep him in custody, arguing public interest and ongoing investigations. But the court ruled otherwise.
The respondent to deposit a cash bail of 300,000 shillings with two contact persons, one of whom must be a close blood relative. 2. The respondent to deposit his passport with the court pending the currency of this matter. 3. The respondent not to travel to Homa Bay County, being the home county of the deceased and his home county, during the pendency of this matter. 4. The respondent not to contact family members or close relatives of the deceased during the pendency of this matter. 6. The respondent not to contact any of the suspects or respondents who have so far been arraigned in court during the pendency of this matter.
Kenyans on social media have not been silent. Some are outraged, calling it a slap in the face of justice. Others argue that bail is a right, not a verdict. Aroko, meanwhile, went online to thank his supporters with a simple message. Thank you all for your support. See you soon. The murder of MP Were is not just a crime story. It touches on deeper issues: political violence, the state of justice, and public trust in our legal system. The next court mention is set for June 3rd, 2025. Until then, the nation waits, anxious, angry, and divided. Now, let's be honest. Bail is not a conviction, it's a right. But in such a high-profile murder case, with emotions still raw, the optics matter. Releasing a key suspect on what many see as pocket change risks sending the wrong message. Justice must not only be done, it must be seen to be done. In my opinion, the court should have considered public confidence more seriously. If the law allows bail, fine, but the amount should reflect the gravity of the crime. KSH 300,000 for a murder suspect, that feels tone deaf. Let's watch closely as this case unfolds. Justice for Charles Ong'ondo Were must not be a hashtag. It must be reality. For Sauti Mzalendo, stay sharp, stay informed.